everybody? What up, everybody? Let's talk about it. It's April Dawn. What up, everybody? It's April Dawn. What up, everybody? It's April Dawn. Let's talk about it. What up, everybody? It's April Dawn. Let's talk about it. This is Power, Raising Kanan, Season 1, Episode 9. What up, y'all? So, as you can see, you know where I'm back. Okay, I'm back in the building, and I had a few minutes today, so I just want to come to y'all to talk about this episode of Raising Kanan. So, this episode really got things popping. I'm almost upset they waited so long to get everything like rolling on this show. But I understand they had to take time to build up the characters and introduce all the characters to us and so forth and so on. So this episode, we had a lot of drama. We had Juke and Marvin, go head to head. We had Marvin and Rock really go head to head, and they made amends with each other. So I don't want to waste any time. Let's go ahead and get into it. Oh, one more thing before I start. I just want to say I really enjoyed the writing on this show. I know that it has been a slow burn and that has been a complaint of mine, but compared to the normal Power and the shit show that it was after season 4, I think that the writers are doing a great job building up these characters, especially Rock. She is my favorite character on this entire show. She is like literally the most horrible mother on the earth, okay? Her, Tasha, Marvin, and Monet is the worst parents on earth, okay? On earth. Do you understand me? At the beginning of the episode, we see Marvin is retaliating at Neek for trying to kill Lou, right? So he goes, I think they was coming out the skating rink or the bowling alley. They was coming from somewhere, Neek and his son. And so that he rolled up on him. He started shooting them, shot up the whole thing with Uzi. How you shot up the whole thing and ain't killed nobody? I don't know. Okay, but Neek's car is bulletproof, so they wasn't going to kill him. I think he might have got a couple of his compadres, you know what I'm saying? But he did not actually get Neek because Neek's car is actually bulletproof. And now, Neek is going to be out for blood, right? Because he got a son, and, now we at war for real. After that, they pull into, like, this abandoned lot, and it turns out the guy who was driving was the guy who turned in, or he snitched on Kanan. And so Marvin pulled a gun on him, like, man, you know how this shit go. You know what I mean? You snitched on my nephew. I don't know how he thought that was going to go over. And he was like, man, he not going to go to jail for a long time. I did it to save you. And he was like, man, that shit ain't moving me, bro. And he shot him. And I was like, I'm glad you shot him because it shouldn't have moved you. So Marvin ends up meeting up with Rock, and him and her resolve the issues. Basically, she says that she needs him. She can't do this without him. And he tells her, which I appreciated this scene. And that's what I'm saying. The writers did so much better now than they're doing. But they always like that in the first season, though. But I'm going to be optimistic, okay? Because the first season, we still have so much to get to know. So it's like you have time for that, Marvin goes on this rant, this tangent about how he's still a man, and the fact that she took over the business, hurt his ego, it hurt his pride, and he still has to be heard. So when somebody attacked his brother and that's his family, he's gonna be heard. You know what I mean? There's not nothing nobody can do to stop him, because she was basically like, why are you doing this? You out here being a loose cannon. If you gonna do it, you should have shot him. You know what I'm saying? But so that's his explanation. I appreciate that, because we got a little insight about his character. He took care of Rock and Lou when his mom and dad were out there doing that stuff. So he's been a parental figure for them, and for her to turn around and take the business after he got hooked on stuff. And I think that Juke's mom leaving him and, going off to be a hoe or whatever, live her best whole life, probably affected him, is one of the reasons why he got on the stuff. But, he did get on it and he messed up the business. So Rock is like, I stepped in because you stepped off. That's the only reason. And he was like, you're better at it than me. You know what I'm saying? You do a better job than me. You think about stuff I would never think about, like you're smart. But I'm still a man. I still need respect. I still need to be heard. And nobody's going to tell me I can't go out and protect my family. You know what I mean? I'm going to be heard. So I appreciate that about his character. We got a little insight on his character. So I appreciate that. We see that Lou is in the hospital. He's pretty much in the hospital this whole episode. And at the beginning, we didn't know if he was going to wake up. I told y'all Lou wasn't dead. He's awake. So he wakes up, even though his girlfriend was like, if he wake up. I was like, sis, we supposed to be positivity, okay? The power of the tongue, girl. Like, you doing a whole lot, sis. He finally wakes up and nobody's there for him because they out fighting this war. This is after Neek done sent some people. How you thought you was going to walk up in the hospital with a 10-foot tall high top, sir, and think wasn't nobody going to know y'all don't work here? Sir, Y'all tried us, okay? That was very unbelievable. But Malcolm kind of cuts off that, at the pass. He sees the transaction happening with the outfits and the money, and, so he stops them before they can get to Lou and shoot him and finish the job, right? So they already done tried to finish the job on Lou. That shit ain't worked. And then we got Neek. Neek is pissed. He done told his whole crew, he done got everybody together and say, we about to fuck it up in these streets. Anybody that's associated with Rock, we're going to kill them. Just kill them on sight. I don't care if it's women, children, old people. I don't give a damn. Okay, dogs, pets, cats, roaches, anything that got anything to do with Raquel, we about to take it out the game. Okay? And now Rock is getting her people together on the corners. She's giving them Glocks and guns, and Kanan ends up getting a gun. All right, so Kanan gets a gun, and Marvin tells him he need to be strapped because he about to be on the corner. You can tell that Rock her personnel is kind of low, okay? So now she got to rely on Kanan to do something. Now, he thought he was going to the corner, but turns out he was going somewhere else, baby. So speaking of that, they were in the house together, and Marvin goes into Jukebox's room, and he's trying to find some music, and he finds the VHS tape of her and Nicole singing their love song to each other, and also some pictures of them hugged up and kissing. And he was pissed because apparently he can be a murderer, go out here, sell drugs, ruin the whole community, shoot everybody, but her being a Lebanese is is gonna cause her to go to hell is against the will of the Lord. Child, I don't have time for this. I don't have time for this mess. I was looking at Marvin like, sir, you are trying it. Now, don't get me wrong, she spit on him. I get that. But at the same time, when he's telling you should go to hell and you should die, and your friend died, this girl can't even grieve her girlfriend in peace without some crazy foolishness. And, sir, you a murderer, sir. So when she said, I wonder what God got for you. Okay? Because you break his will every day, baby. So anyway, when she comes home, he confronts her about it. And baby, when I tell you the homophobia is out of control, okay? It was the early 90s, so this was not uncommon. They go to boxing. And Juke had him for a minute, okay? She was rat-tat-tat-tatting on him. But then he yoked her ass up with that grown man strength, and he choked her. And, he was like, bitch, you might think you a nigga, but you ain't no nigga. And he immediately realized he was wrong, but it done went too far. Like, if my dad did that to me, I probably would never talk to him again. No tea, no shade. I would not talk to him again because that's abuse. He was trying to kill her. He was about to kill his own daughter, okay? So she turns to the police who have been, following her. That police lady is the one who got her off last week. And so, and the parents are down to the jail. They're upset. They demanding justice, talking about she murdered them. But there's no evidence that this girl murdered her and that she got the drugs. Like, there's no evidence of that girl. So, the white woman go see her and try to, ask her some questions and warm up to her or whatever because she's obviously one of the Lebanese. So I'm going to start saying Lebanese. She wanted Lebanese too, right? So Juke ain't falling for it. You know what I'm saying? At first she kind of got close to her, but then she was like, girl, don't be trying to, like work me or whatever. Like, I see you, sis. I know what you're trying to do. So later on, she tells Rock about this, and Rock tells her, well, the police are not always a bad friend to have. So back to Kanan. Rock tells Kanan that she gives him a gun. She teaches him how to shoot. She tells him, listen, I'm about to ask you to kill somebody. I was like, girl, oh my God, you about to have this boy go kill his own damn daddy. So the reason why, and somebody in the comments put this last week, they stole a Unique's jacket is to set him up for killing Malcolm. So they using Kanan because Kanan is the only person that can get this close to Malcolm, or Rock, right, is to get this close to Malcolm to shoot him because he's threatening to, come after him really because they got bodies on Kanan, right? So I don't even know if Kanan, well, I don't know, that I guess he do know that they got bodies on him or whatever. So, she's trying to save her son and save herself, really, because that's his son, and if they find out about that in the streets that Kanan is not DEFCON's son, that's gonna be a problem for her. You know what I'm saying? So anywho, he meets up with Malcolm, after the threat and Rock and all of that stuff, he meets up with Malcolm and he shoots Malcolm, but I don't think he has killed Malcolm, but I don't think that Malcolm is going to say anything because he needs that bone marrow. So he can't put Kanan in jail and get the bone marrow. So even if he alive, he going to shut up. He going to keep it quiet. And the hard part is going to be keeping that white police officer in order because she won't run and tell. So I don't know what's gonna happen with that situation. I thought that was a good plot, but we've done the dad kills the son killed the daddy. We've done that several times on Power, so you know it's time to move on to another storyline. I feel like Kanan is going to be very upset with his mother when he finds out that he's killed his own father, or he's attempted to kill his own father. So, and so we also saw Rock's mom on this episode, and we can see that she's now reformed. She has found the Lord, honey. She has accepted Jesus Christ as her Lord and Savior. Okay, so she feels like you should not put nothing on Rock. Just ask her a simple question, and Mama got an attitude immediately out the gate, like, don't try to put nothing on me, girl. Them be the same parents who they give a shit about you, you know, made you go through all kind of trauma and abuse because they was out doing drugs, and then talking about something, don't put nothing on me. Girl, she said I wasn't putting nothing on you, I was just asking you a question. But whatever. So we saw Rock's mommy. She was giving me P-Valley tea, okay? So then we have Rock and Symphony. So Rock, once again, she pushes Symphony away, and I really think she's trying to protect him, because if he gets caught associating with her about anybody in Neek's crew, he's going to get killed. So I think she's trying to kill him, but you know, she was just so harsh to him. She told him that, you know, she forgot who she was. She'll never forget that again. And you know, what they had was a fantasy, it was play. It wasn't really. When she said he'll find a host to fuck soon, I was just like, wow, Rock, that was really harsh. And he was like, you know what, girl, fuck you, because he had just said he loved her, and she told him he'll find somebody else to fuck soon. And I was like, damn, girl, that's whew, bitch, that was rough. And so he tells her to tell Marvin that that white girl, whatever her name is not able to be trusted. So that girl probably gonna get killed, or something gonna happen with her, or whatever the case may be. So we'll see what happens with that. And basically that was basically what happened on this episode. I thought that, you know, Kanan is really the author of chaos. Kanan not only made the drugs that killed Nicole, he also told Marvin to go in the room and find the tape. It's like Kanan literally is accidentally fucking everything up, okay? And that speech Rock gave him was pure manipulation, okay? So I want to hear what y'all thought about this episode. It's finally getting good, even though it's going off. I think I'm going to watch Our Kind of People at some point this week, and I'll give y'all a review before the weekend. The play opens on Thursday night, so you know I don't have to be there till like 7 or 8 or something like that. 7:30, 6:30, something like that. So I'll have a little bit of time. So you know, we'll see if I can make it before the end of this week. We'll see, y'all. It's already Wednesday, okay? So bear with me. Like I said, I'm trying to get back on my normal schedule where I can get into the green screen. But once we open the play and everything gets rolling, I'll be somewhat on a normal schedule Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Okay, so be looking out for Queen Sugar is going to come this week. I have not even watched the episode yet. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share my video with all your friends. And I'll holler at y'all next time. Peace.